Now this is the quickest way to get you put out of my wedding. So I think it's time to talk wedding etiquette right now. And if you think that's appropriate, you already uninvited. And that's why I'm here to talk wedding etiquette, cause no. Now this episode deserves a glass of wine, but today we having Gatorade. Sugar-free, to be specific. Let's get into the tea. Cheers. I'm not the bride you want to play with. If I give you specific instructions, I expect for you to abide by them. And that means dress code, say the dates, no phones at the ceremony, whole nine. Hey, no, I'm gonna wear a short dress because I like my legs, even though she wants us to wear long dresses. So we will have you escorted, boo-boo. Because here's the deal. When you accepted an invite as a guest, or a bridesmaid, a groomsman, etc., you agreed to be everything that couple needs you to be for them on that day, period. Now, the key to being a good guest at a wedding is simply abiding by the rules of the host. And I know that may sound simple, but people do not listen. The bride would say, I want A, B, C, D, E. And y'all still do what y'all want to do. And that's not okay. Number one, RSVPs. If the dates say the 15th, got bleepity bleep bleep, that's the date. That's what she means. She did not stutter. RSVP by that date. If the 27th roll around and you like, oh my gosh, I forgot, can I still come with my +1? No, you can't come. Absolutely not. You're no longer invited, actually. Revote. I rescinded it. Alt Control Delete. You get what I'm saying? No. The date is set for a reason. That bride and that groom need a head count so they know how many total plates they gotta pay for. And you wanna come in late? Absolutely not. I said we're back. I know I look different. It's a new day. I had to stop production, but we're back because we need to finish this video. I need to finish giving y'all the tea. Because please don't act like your mama have not taught you any manners. Please, when it comes to this etiquette thing, y'all, let's not embarrass our parents like that. Let's not. If there's something that you were not taught, you know what you're supposed to do? Research, learn it on your own, learn it for yourself. Because I'll be the first to say wedding etiquette was not something that I was taught at all. I haven't even been to many weddings in my life. But each wedding, I have learned something new by asking questions. And that's why I'm sharing that experience with you. Now, I feel like we left off on wardrobe. And maybe we're heading over to food and drinks. Should we talk about that? Shall we talk about that? I love the way that, honestly, I'm filming these videos. Side note, because it feels very much so like Skype-ish. Food and drink menus. This will be more so for the hosts, okay? If you are getting married, if you are the host, it is very important that you ask your guests if they had any food dietary restrictions. I myself, if you're new here, I cannot have eggs, I cannot have peanut butter, I cannot have shellfish. Everything that is magically delicious, I cannot partake in. If something of the sort was to hit the table, I'm out of there. JK. I'm not out of there. It only really messes with my eczema, but somebody can be, especially if they don't have an EpiPen. So you definitely want to make sure that you ask that. Typically people ask that on the RSVPs. When you RSVP, they want to know. So definitely make sure you include that in terms of proper wedding etiquette. And I think I want to talk about cash bar. This is such a huge topic. I feel like when you're definitely having a reception, people feel like it should be automatic, and then some people feel like it's just a waste of money. I think it just honestly depends on the couple and what your budget is and what you can afford. Okay, because I've seen it where people do not have a cash bar. I mean, not a cash bar, an open bar, and they provide their own liquor. Like, they know that they're getting married 2 years from now. They make sure whenever their birthday come around or holiday that they tell your friends and their family to bring over a bottle, and that they provide it themselves. And I've learned through watching other people that that's worked out a lot better for a lot of them, because it's obviously cheaper than going with the venue's automatic open bar, where they typically don't have the best alcohol. They be trying to make it like it's premium top bar. I mean, it'd be all right, but I'm just saying, make sure you do ask. What do your premium beverages consist of? Please inform me. I did take some notes. Where are my notes? Let's get into guest behavior. I'm back on y'all ASS's, okay? Because y'all be acting a fool, and I don't understand why. I've witnessed it with my own 2 eyes. If the host say there are no children allowed at my wedding, at my party, at my celebration. Oh, guys. Oh, no. No worries, we're back. If the host tell you that, okay, and then you somehow find out that their niece and nephew is going to be at the wedding, don't ask that host why your kids can't come if her niece and nephew gonna be there. She didn't already told you that. She didn't already said no kids, no exceptions. It don't matter that her niece and nephew gonna be there. That's her business. It's her wedding. Okay? Okay? Because guess what? When it's your turn, it's gonna be because you said so. Because you said so. Social media is a big one. It is a huge one. I see so many people list on their wedding website, on the invitations. There's a sign when you enter for the wedding that says no phones, or this is a closed ceremony. All the things, all the verbiage, and you still see people as the bride come down the aisle like this. Why? Why? Is it really gonna kill you to put your phone away for all of 4 minutes and 32 seconds? Because that's all it's gonna take. Will it really kill you to do that? To just be present in the moment and witnessing the love of a couple, of a union that you say that you support? Will it really be so hard for you to do that? Respect their wishes. Proper wedding etiquette is respecting the host's wishes. This is my whole point of this video. It really is. Oh, and I know that we don't often think about this, but I think that it's appropriate to ask the bride, is it okay to post? Or if you don't want to ask, because obviously there's so much going on, wait till she posts. And what I mean by that, I mean like posting her specifically, or her and her husband specifically. Like, wait on that. If you want to post yourself, post the decor, I think that most brides will say that that's okay. But them specifically, like if you've seen, if she ain't posted her in her wedding dress, like just give her a minute. Just give her a whole minute. And then you can post. That's what I'm saying. It's also not proper wedding etiquette to show up giftless and not pay for your plate. Who said that? I definitely do feel like as a guest, you should absolutely bring a gift and or pay for your meal. And if you just really got it like that, you can do both. But a gift is also a monetary gift. I think that if you give a card, you should absolutely be paying for your plate. That's how much money should be in that card. If you're a single person, I do believe that it should at least be $100 per person. So if you got a man, you got a woman, that's $200. On a minimum, on a minimum. That's just my opinion. You ain't gotta do that. That's just my proper wedding etiquette in my brain. That's what I do for my friends and my family and the people that I love. That's how I move. And when and if we can do more, we do more. Or I may give money and also a gift. You know, it's optional. It's the whole point of giving too is just to help set that couple up for success. They may want to buy a house. They may want to go on a honeymoon. You know, they may want to start a new business. It's really just to help them, you know, get a fresh start, a new start on their new life as newlyweds. And I just think that that's honestly real proper wedding etiquette. And we're talking about weddings, but I think that's across the board. Like if you go to your girlfriend's house, you should be taking a gift, especially your first time. Not like every time you go, if you just pulling up, kicking it, like, you know what I mean? That. But I mean like on your very first visit, you better pull up with some flowers, a bottle of wine, some champagne glasses, something that you know that your girlfriend enjoy, a book, something. I don't know. That's my opinion. Y'all, I do feel like, honestly, this video is a little all over the place because I kind of missed 2 topics in one, which I did not plan to do, but it just kind of happened because I was getting really passionate about what I was talking about. But that's okay. I hope that it made sense. I hope, you know, that you got something from this video. I think my overall message was really, if you respect the couple's wishes, whatever that may be, for that one day, I think that would exude the proper level of having wedding etiquette at the end of the day. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you know that's time your cousin drop. Okay, I am posting a video every week talking about something related to wedding and creating a wedding and building a wedding and starting a wedding and planning a wedding. Everything that I'm learning along the way, I just figured I'll share with y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for watching.